You finally reached the place you wanted to be. The relationship is steady, work is moving well, and you are feeling good. And yet, somewhere at the back of your mind, there's this little whisper: this will not last. And so, almost without noticing that you're doing it, you pick a fight, you miss the deadline, you pull away from the very people who love you, you set fire to the thing you worked so hard to build. And then you sit in the ashes, confused, upset, asking yourself, why? Why did I do this? Why do I keep doing this? So stop scrolling a bit and let's talk about it. I've done it too, and I understand where this sabotage comes from. Many of us are walking around with a quiet inner gauge that we may not even know exists. A sense of how much happiness we think we are allowed. And when things get very good and we go past that line of happiness, we begin to feel uneasy. Something deep set in us quietly reaches for that inner dial and turns it back to a level that feels familiar, even when familiar means painful. And here's something I want you to sit with gently. If somewhere along the way you were taught that you only matter when you are fixing something or you are surviving something, then who are you when there is nothing left to fix? When life is good, when you are not the fixer or the strong one or the survivor, that feels uncomfortable. And you try to get back to a version of yourself that you feel safe with. The sad truth is that you'd rather be unhappy in a way that you understand than be happy in a way that you cannot control. And here's the second part. We tear down what we don't believe we deserve to keep. If deep down you feel like you're an imposter, like they are going to find you out, then some part of you will go looking for proof that you are right. And breaking what is good makes you kind of feel that you are in control. Because if you are the one who ends it, then at least you are not going to be blindsided later. You'd rather be the one who lets go than the one who got left. I really know this one. I've lived in that one for a very long time. So how do we begin to change this? We learn slowly to stay in the light, to let the good thing be good without bracing ourselves for a threat. And when that old urge to wreck, to sabotage rises up, we put a hand on it gently and say, I am happy and that is okay. I am safe in this goodness. Now, how will you even know that the pattern is creeping up on you? Let me give you the signs so that you can catch yourself. The first one, you're in a beautiful moment, maybe a lovely date, maybe receiving a compliment at work, and your mind rushes in with but. This is great, but if you can't let a good moment just exist without balancing it against something that might go wrong, you know the sabotage has already started. Notice it. Don't scold yourself for it. Just notice it. The second sign. When things are good, you begin to feel this odd kind of restlessness, maybe even anxiety. Suddenly, your partner's behavior begins to irritate you. The job begins to bore you. What's really happening is that you are hunting for a reason to be upset. So you pick a fight over something tiny just to break the spell of the good, because the good is making you nervous. The third sign. Right when something important needs your full heart and mind, like a really good opportunity, you feel this sudden, urgent need to do something else. And you'll even convince yourself that that something else truly matters, needs your attention. But quietly, you are building yourself a reason to fail so that you never have to face the most frightening thing of all, trying with all your might and still failing. And here's the fourth point, and please do not miss this one. The body knows before the mind does. When things get too good, you might feel your chest tighten, a knot in your stomach, a sudden urge to just get up and leave the room. That is not random. That's your nervous system telling you that you've gone past your upper limit of joy, past how much good you believe you are allowed to have. And when that happens, when any of these signs are noticed by you, here's what I want you to do, because they worked for me. Pause, stay, breathe, slow and deep for a few minutes. And as you breathe, say to that frightened part of you, I am happy, and that is okay. I am safe in this goodness. You are allowed to feel happy, to keep the good thing, to benefit from that opportunity. You deserve to be happy and successful.